We can get that. Get this money!
More than a dozen people scammed out of $1 million. 2 people have been arrested on a number of fraud charges.
Fox 5's Denise Dillon talked to Roswell police about the pair's extensive business scheme and why they believe there are more victims.
Police say for years these two would convince people to give them money, and in return they would help them with their business or personal goals. But investigators say it was nothing but a scam.
I would consider them fraudsters.
Roswell police say for years Earnest Williams and Erica King passed themselves off as experts in various fields.
And they would align themselves with their victims with promises of being able to grow their brands, their missions, their life goals, their social media followings.
This thing selling for $2 million. $2 million. I can get it for $700,000 today. All I need is 10 good players. Come on.
Detectives say Williams and King acted the part, and people paid good money for their services, but walked away with nothing. Police say it was all a scam.
More than a dozen victims and over $1 million in monetary and property loss.
All I need is 10 good players. Come on. Imagine how many deals we can cut in here together. 10 good players, just 10? Come on, players, come on.
Police say their investigation first started at this home on Pine Grove Road months ago. Investigators say after Williams and King hadn't paid rent for a while.
To get ready to wash my hands here, get myself prepared for this new year. So I wash my hands with the ones who sitting around here playing last year. Didn't know how to get to the money. They all didn't know how to get to the money. So I'm gonna wash my hands so I can wash them away from me so I can move forward. So I can show them how to really get this money this year. I'm gonna show them how to get it. But see, here's the thing, a lot of people don't have confidence in themselves. I got confidence in myself. I'm gonna believe in myself, I believe in God. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. See, the ones who sit around here and talk about one thing for sure. Oh, this is what I got. I got bills to pay. Yeah, you got bills to pay, but you gotta understand how to get to the money so you can pay your bills. So guess what? If you're like me, you understand? Wash your hands. Wash it, walk people away from you. Because guess what? You keep them around, they're going to stay, what? Stagnated. And you're going to stay stagnated too.
Hadn't paid rent for a while, detectives started looking into their financial transactions, and it led them to their extensive scheme. Police say they were convincing.
Individuals who have been doing this for a significant period of time and are proficient enough that they can make people comfortable and act against their better judgment.
Williams and King are now in jail, both facing multiple charges of fraud, forgery, and theft. Police warn if you want to grow your business, make sure you work with a legitimate company.
Well, honey, that didn't age well. Welcome to the Unfiltered Doll, where we do a little bit of cussing around here, baby. Your parental advisory has been advised. Also, we do a little bit of gossiping, and if you feel triggered, baby, just remember, we're not talking about you, but we're talking about the people on the screen. Now let's get into this mess. Hola dolls and hola sugars, welcome back. This is a pre-recorded video and we're just going to time travel a few months back, if you will, when life was pretty ishy for brother Ernie down in the jail cell, baby, okay? We are going to read the text messages between Sonya and Ernesto when she called herself breaking up with him and putting her foot down. But baby, all her foot did was slide to the front of those sandals, allegedly. Let's get into it. Happy birthday to my Scorpios. Honey, listen, you know your girl is a Scorpio, so I want to make sure I'm saying happy birthday to my girls and to my guys. I hope you enjoyed your day. If today is your birthday, honey, I hope you got everything that you wanted to get, and I hope that you are celebrating for the full Scorpio season. Please do not log that food into that MyFitness app, baby. You can be healthy tomorrow. Enjoy your birthday. Eat all of the good food. Baby, make sure you get you some good cake And it is always a blessing to see another year. Now, honey, let's get into this mess. So when Sonya said, I'm not going back and forth, you said that about me. Do not compare my issues with your people to you and me. You on your own. You spoke shit on me. There's no apology needed. You meant that shit. I'm good, built for anything life throws at me. I cannot continue any relationship with you. You have your family to help you. Not putting this out for the public to see. You need to leave me alone. I will not get over this. I will not tell Sylvia anything other than she can visit you as you need. This is no one's business. Meanwhile, in the video that we dropped yesterday, Sonya lied. She went right over to Sylvia's and did what? Ran the damn business. Sylvia let her know she was on a live. Sylvia was being messy, asking questions, knowing good and darn well that Sonya was going to do what? Feed into it. And baby, she told the business. Nesto says, okay, I love you. No need for anyone to come see me anymore. My life is over. Thanks for everything. I will leave you alone because that's what you want. Sonya says, thank you. You will be okay. You always land on your feet. I will put $10 on Dion's phone for you. Chin up. Baby, let me tell you something. If you plan to leave this man alone, why are you giving his son, his grown son, why aren't these kids putting their own money on their own account to talk to their pop, their daddy? Huh? They say Papa wasn't a Rolling Stone, or was he a Rolling Stone? I'm just a little confused. Why can't y'all put $5, $10, hell, even $3 on the account so y'all daddy can call y'all? Why are y'all calling each other on the three-way and carrying on? Why aren't the children dealing with Nesto? Does anybody have an answer to my question? No need to send him anything. I'll speak to him once I'm out. This is Nesto. I wrote him a letter a few weeks ago explaining how I felt when it came to his disrespect towards you. I further explained to him that although he'll always be my son, that you will always play a very special role in my life, as you've done so much to deserve such a place in my life and my heart. I told him he should man up and apologize, because despite how he or anyone else feels about you, it matters not, since you've willingly put your life and reputation on the chopping block on my behalf, which is something nobody else has done. Did you forget 90 days ago when the call leaked and I disclosed to you everybody abandoned me and you were all I had? My circle of family were upset at me, at my words. You tried to reach out to him and rectify the situation where you called him an old ass truck driver when I was upset talking to you. Once again, that ain't what she said. He was an idiot. That's what she said. Once again, ain't nobody effing with me. It's a waste of time because everybody's in their feelings. Yes, because you are a piece of warm pow. Not a piece, a warm pow of dog shit. Yes, you are. But I'll leave you alone as you wish. I won't reach out to you anymore unless you wish otherwise. I know with all I have that you've done more than anyone else and more than enough. She did more than everybody else. But your wife, at this time, because you weren't divorced yet, was homeless and was clearing her bank account, emptying her pocketbook for a guilty man, allegedly. But she did more than anybody else when you now have a public attorney. Oh, okay. I'm just devastated because I truly believe that I had found somebody who really had love for me unconditionally. You didn't even allow me the opportunity to get out and demonstrate my loyalty to you. Like I said, I don't want to speak to anyone that may disrespect you. Really take offense to that shit. Oh my God. Let me tell you something, baby. These men will play in your face. They will play in your face. Do you hear me? This is a maniac. Look, here comes Sonya. Look. She done fell for it. You're not making being mad at you easy. I understand what you are saying, but again, you can't compare your people with our relationship. Dre, Dion, and me share no love for each other. Me talking about them is nowhere near as hurtful as you saying I need to play my position. I will never be more than that. You don't need me. I was just someone to assist you during this process. You said a lot on that call, and the world heard it. I look like a fool. Sonya, baby, you looked like a fool way back when you were first introduced to this storyline before we even knew who you were. Introduced, doll? Really? Introduced. Oh, okay, sis. When you were the girl from Florida. Yeah, that's when you were a fool. Just an FYI, sugar. So then Nesto says, that phone call you referring to was almost 2 years ago. Do you know how many pleasant conversations? Now see, Nesto, it was not almost 2 years ago. It was 2023. It is now 2024. See, you always lying. You gonna get tore up in that damn courtroom. I could see it from here. Do you know how many pleasant conversations, beautiful visits, and great moments we've shared since then? You mean when you were behind bars? What's wrong with you? That was beautiful and pleasant? You're locked up. You mean the times where you gave her makeover after makeover like it was glamour shots, tried to give her fashion and hair advice? Didn't you tell her teeth were jacked up or something like that? Her edges were ate up? I recall somebody said you said this. Now, I don't know if I'm telling the truth or not. I cannot remember, nor can I recall. I don't even know what I ate yesterday, okay? But what I'm saying is this. You talked about her like a dog in her face. It wasn't probably beautiful for her, but she has a point to prove. I don't know who she's trying to prove this point to. We been told her, grab your shit, grab your ponytail, get your ass on out of there. Live your life, Sister Sonya soldier. But she don't want to listen. Nesto continues to blow smoke up her dress. Like, really, we were so beyond all the petty-ish that the world has been attacking us with. We shouldn't be at each other's neck because we've already had so many folks vilifying us as it is. I know you feel like your character was under attack, but I never mean any harm. But I mean what I say when I said, play your position.
Some are cut out to be a hoe and some are cut out to be housewives.
To you as something else, your position is to stand tall through it all. And you've done just that and beyond. Come on, player. You better get your woman back. Your position is to stand tall through it all. All right. I didn't know you was a rapper, Nesto. Your position is to stand tall through it all. And you've done just that and beyond. God, in my opinion, put you exactly where you need to be in my life, whether you believe it or not. And I don't challenge that. And of course, it isn't going to be easy to be upset with me. You want to know why? Because you feel it. That bond of ours is real, the same way I feel. Instead of being caught up on that old ass conversation that meant nothing for real, you need to be concerned about how I've made the world aware of how you've stood by me since day one. You don't look like anybody's fool. We made a gangster vow to always protect each other no matter what. And you keep forgetting we share many of these same qualities. So as your pride may have been hurt a little by that conversation, it means nothing in comparison to what we know we both share. So straighten up over there. Stop tripping. And let's get this power show rolling. We fighting for both of our future. Sonya said, I said that, but Sonya says, it was July 11th, 2023. You need to hear the call. It was bad. My position, you suggested, was for me to stay in the side chick lane, which this was the day before your Be My Man speech. 2 weeks after your wife called saying she needs a break. How you sounded on that call was insulting. I can't afford you. You're a premium man. She came looking for me. You not looking for me. She needs to play her position. Pimpin' was the tone 8 months ago after I moved to Atlanta to help save your ass. Egg in the face. So all of those text messages were from March 10th, 2024, which was the same day the phone call Sonya had with Nesto, where Nesto said, "You made me get out of character for nothing." So therefore, the next day, Nesto thinks, yeah, I got her locked in. I'ma just talk, like all is well. We're going to get back to business. I need her to sit back down at the desk and get to work. So listen, it's a new day. Nesto ain't sweating no breakup. He don't care about none of that. He needs her to do what? Sit her ass back down and get back to work. He sends a message and says, first of all, I don't feel like I lost today because at least I know what's going on. But I need to find out which of my cases have been indicted. I also need you to contact Joe and have him tell Hannah to prepare the paperwork to be signed by the DA stating that my CP case was dismissed since it's not being recognized in the system. Now, I hope the bloggers can clearly see that I'm being railroaded since apparently they want the event of my downfall so badly. And if you come tomorrow, I will begin to use the platform I have with the world listening. Well, what platform? Now, wait a damn minute. Y'all, what platform does he have? Did I miss something? Is he talking about Sylvia's platform? Whose platform is he referring to? I don't trust the lawyers or any of them to follow through with anything they say. Over and again, I'm only going to bond hearings, and the lawyer continues to drop the ball, no matter how much evidence I supply her with. What evidence? What evidence are you supplying her with, Brother Nesto? Please tell me. And as for my brother, I am deeply hurt. Who said on a recorded line he would follow through? Shaking my head. And Dre, when I called him, he said he was in a meeting, which I believe was only a stall tactic. It's like my life means nothing to anybody except you. You're obviously still making an effort, even though you were upset. This is why them folks wanted you to refrain from posting on your channel, because you had the ability to expose them for their lack of effort towards my case. Shaking my head, the DA clearly dismissed those charges last bond hearing, but never submitted the paperwork to officiate it. I hope the Bible lady was present so she can publish to the world the truth. At this point, I think we go to media. But at the same damn time, you wanted to gag the media. You didn't want anybody to say a damn thing, but you want to use the media when it's to your advantage. That's not how it works, stupid. Forgive me. I did not mean to call you stupid. That was mean. Anyway, and look at you talking about Dre once again. My. Dre, you got to be more careful. Nesto again. Tell Joe I need those bond orders signed and filed with the clerk so that I can make bond ASAP before these people kill me with the lies. Their office shouldn't have dropped the ball on a dismissal order. I'm thinking this entire time I had a bond. I hope the Bible lady was there so she can expose the truth. Baby, he thought Sylvia was about to be his knight in shining sequence. Yes, he did, honey. You can't tell him nothing about the Bible lady. He just knew he had him a platform, and baby, she was going to expose his truth. Honey. So Nesto noticed he didn't get a response from Sonya, and he says, I love you. Sonya says, I meant what I said. Me, you too. So then Ernie sends a message for her to call somebody. Okay, thank you. And Sonya says she was. You have to have Dion or Dre talk with Joe. I can't do anything more than phone and bank records. It is more than one video phone conversation in which you are talking shit on me. So I'm done. Believe me, please. You are not changing my mind. Baby, it is now March 12th, 2024. I sent Dre the number for Joe. Bible lady coming tomorrow to visit Chin Up. Thursday at 1 p.m. Sonya says, I love you. Then she sends him a message. You need to call me. Another message from Sonya. I know you are not perfect. Oh, you, God damn it, you didn't fail. What kind of, you girl. But what I needed from you was just to own what you said, and that's it. Don't deflect or give misguided responses. Well, that's exactly what he did. Man, you said it. You was talking reckless. You was wrong. We good. Own everything, right or wrong. That's trust. Girl, let me tell you what trust is. I'm going to go right. Let me see what AI tells us. Trust has multiple definitions, including a person's belief in another person or thing. A person's belief. Trust is a person's belief that another person or thing is reliable, honest, and has integrity. It can also mean a person's confidence in the ability of another person or thing to do what they say they will do. For example, you might trust your closest friends. And in the words of my girl, my good sis, from Soul Food, the family, F the family. You know what the family did? The family F my husband. Yes, Faith F my husband. Sonya, baby, you got to be more careful. You getting played like a piano. When was he honest? What do you mean that's trust? Girl, for the people in the back, because y'all was in that kitchen eating. Now, I know we got refreshments and stuff, but y'all got to listen. We're back to reading the text messages. Yeah, let me read that for y'all again. I know you are not perfect, but what I needed from you was to just own what you said. That's it. Don't deflect or give misguided responses. You said it. You was talking reckless. You was wrong. We good. Own everything, right or wrong. That's trust. My heart can't leave you for dead. I owe you a smack in the mouth. It won't hurt. Child. Earnest's response, he brings his creepy and spooky, mysterious and loopy ass on here and says, good evening. Let bygones be bygones on the little stuff, and I will always love you despite how mad you may get at me. Now let's move on. See, this is the type of stuff. It triggers me a little bit, you guys. It does. I'm serious. Because, baby, I have been through it with these men. Do you hear me, okay? Now that he has his way with her, he doesn't want to hear all that bullshit. He wants to get back to what he wants. Her to do everything. This, you can't make this up. It's right here. Proof is in the pudding. On page, what page is this? 61 of the 211-paged file. Paged file? I don't even know if I said that right. You know what I'm talking about. On page 61 of the 211 pages, that phone calls from prison dropped to us a while ago, okay? It's proof is in the pudding. Let bygones be bygones on the little stuff, and I will always love you despite how mad you may get at me. Now let's move on to other things. Do whatever is necessary to get those phone records immediately. Who the hell are you? You ain't, she's stupid, man. For what, Sonya? I mean, come on. You didn't pay, listen, you didn't pay your dues for the phone calls he made to you when you was sick, baby. Now, you got to be a little bit, now, you listening back to this, baby, you got to really be thinking to yourself, damn, you wasted a lot of time. And you wasted so much time that you literally wasted yourself away. You look like you are wasting away. You don't look well. It's time to get out of this. I'm sorry. Wasting away over what? Over him? He'll be all right. He's been in jail 90 going north, 50, 11 times. He'll be fine. He'll survive. It's just not your problem. It's not. Nesto continues to bark orders. I've read all your messages, and it's been 4 months now we've been trying to accomplish the same task to no result. No bank or phone records, and as you can see from the last hearing, that these folks could not care any less about me or handling things ethically or fair. And that DA is ferocious. I need you tonight to check the system and find out about any update on my cases. I sent off a letter to Hannah explaining the injustices being endured by me and instructed her to handle the bond misunderstanding pertaining to the case, which should be dismissed, so we'll see. I will call Dre on Friday and do everything short of beg him to get me out of the bonds, become low enough to make any moves on. And after speaking with Dion yesterday,
they gonna baptize your ass.
I realized that everyone is more focused on yours and my activities rather than the case. And what's most important, too many games being played. Between Miami chick bullshitting, y'all, who's that? Who's the Miami chick? And anyone else who's saying one thing and doing another. So yes, I am distressed and feeling demoralized at the highest level at this point. Lastly, I need you to text Joe so he can bring the signed, stamped bond order ASAP. Sonya says, okay, yes, sir. She didn't say that. I said that. But she said, okay, going forward, do not speak of me to Dion at all. Yes, the drama with us is crazy. Only because you're married, I'm getting dragged. I'm getting them damn records this week. Ernie says, good morning, my love. It's a new day for love. I love you. So what did he do? He manipulated his way back into Sonya's arms. Oh, such a beautiful love story. Prison love.